Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a good day to hearth of to stone. Yeah. We're going to play Hearthstone today. And of course we're going to be running the Stancifka Big Mage, which is my current favorite deck to run. Although, let's be honest, on Tuesday I was a grumpy bear, man. I was so annoyed. Oh my god, I was enraged! Because we had okay, so here's the thing. Let me throw a couple things out there. So first of all, what often makes control decks difficult to analyze is the iteration loop. For instance, if you play against a pirate deck, lose in 2 minutes, play against a pirate deck, lose in 2 minutes, play against a pirate deck, win in 4 minutes, win in 4 minutes, win in 3 minutes, win in 4 minutes, lose in 2 minutes, win in 4 minutes, you're starting to go, wow, this deck just tries to kill me immediately, but I'm winning most of the time. Sometimes I don't draw my sweeper. Yeah. The loop is so fast, right? It's so quick. But when this is actually maybe the slowest control deck I've played since the Shadow Priest decks. With this, you'll play in like a 22, 24 minute long game. Like we played in, like most of our games were around 20 minutes. We're running this puppy because basically, if you look at it, it's like a sweeper, a sweeper, a sweeper, a sweeper, a sweeper, some spell advantage. Oh, I can play a guy after I've run a sweeper. A sweeper. Okay, it's a lot of sweepers. Basically, your two big damaging things are Dragon Collar Alana and Frostlich Jaina because they can have so much extended value. And so it's just a long deck. But what it means is that I was playing in like a mirror matchup, and my opponent drew his Frostlich Jaina first, and my Frostlich Jaina was the bottom card of my deck. So I'm just going to lose that. But it did take like 25 minutes. So it's just like, and then I played against a priest that stole Frostlich Jaina. And these are the kind of losses that make me so happy that the set is rotating soon, because God, I hate the incidence rate of losses where you don't really learn anything. I don't like these learn nothing decks, okay? Or not learn nothing decks, learn nothing cards. Like when the Draconid operative steals your Jaina, and although you have essentially destroyed all of his threats, he has a Jaina now? Ah! Okay, we're against a priest. I don't want to spend some time talking about meta. Yeah, no, I was so grumpy. Damn it, Despy. So here's where I just want to make sure that my mouse is still tracking up and down properly. See, as I'm moving it, that looks nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm just making sure that my mouse is moving smoothly. Looks good. Boink. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about this after I open a window, because now that I've gotten the show fired up, man, I have realized that it is rather hot in this room. Back into reality. It's getting hot in here. So, talking a little bit about metagames and what makes, sort of related to my enjoyment of the game, and why I think the most important thing for the generalized health of Hearthstone is change. And I don't mean they need to nerf this specific thing, they need to buff this specific thing. It's just change. Change. So, in a game, or especially in multiplayer games, you're trying to, from a design perspective, balance how many tools you provide to the player with... You want to give your player tools, so that way he can have all sorts of cool options. In many games, those kinds of sweet-ass options are what make the game interesting and fun and compelling to begin with. But if you have too few options, a player feels bored. He feels like he's just kind of showing up to a game where he picks A or B here and then, and the rest of it just plays out itself, right? A game with too few decisions feels a little boring. If you give a player way too many decisions, you can wind up with a bunch of problems. Players not having a clue what they're supposed to be focusing on. I think I can just Dragon's Fury this, because the probability of us hitting a 4-cost is real tiny. This is a control priest deck, so we only have one 4-cost spell. So I estimate we'll just blow up everything. Ow. And so if you give a player too many options, there's a lot of problems that can happen. There's things like players can feel overwhelmed, and then they stop playing, not for any gameplay reason, but for learning reasons, right? Welcome to the party. I won. I'm just going to do this because he's a control deck. There's not really that many meteor targets, and I already have the polymorph in the Jaina. I'm so sorry. I have to change this setup and start using this stream deck properly. That's the wrong button. I did not mean to click upon that. Sorry for the pink. You heard it here first. Apologies for the pink. Now I have to click this and I have to set it to that. I changed some of my setup, and I have a stream deck, which is like my favorite gadget of the year. And now I really need to reset it up properly. Anyways. There's a number of problems if you give a player too many options, right? Again, we stated that too few options is bored. Too many options, though, well, a player can become overwhelmed and go, I don't know if this is for me. I mean, people joke about this with, you know, Dota a lot, where someone sits down and someone's like, stack the camp, and they're like, what? Come on, stack the camp. Stack the camp and then do a pull through. And please deny the creeps, so that way we can pull the wave towards the tower. And they're like, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna pull out of this. That's one big problem. Players quit because they're just too overwhelmed. Another one is that there are so many mechanics that it's hard from a design perspective to have any control whatsoever. You wind up in situations where you design all these, what you feel are really cool, nice additions to the gameplay, and then it turns out a small subset are so disproportionately useful that all the other things that you gave the player, they just go right out the window, right? So there are a lot of, I don't want to call them necessarily problems, because if you fix those, you're in good shape. Those are the challenges with it. And so it is an extraordinary balancing act if you're a designer to give enough options that there's depth and dole those possibilities out in such a way that a player doesn't get too overwhelmed. Counter-Strike's a great example. Just buy gun and shoot, and that's the basic game. And you know what? New players don't buy grenades. I didn't buy a flashbang Counter-Strike for, like, let's be honest, like 10 years, man. Because why? I could just save up for an op. You know, you're getting some base fun, and you can apply that learning later. Trying to balance that learning, or all that depth, with the ability for a player to not get overwhelmed and learn. That the game is too hard or too X, Y, Z for me to be interested in playing it. So what I now want to do is I want to come to Hearthstone and the idea of meta rotations, in a game like Hearthstone, you actually, in terms of the verbs that I will be able to use to impact the status of the game, if I am given, you can just see in the design, Hearthstone greatly limits all the things that creatures can do. Creatures don't have activated abilities. They have none. They have mimicked activated abilities, like this water elemental, freeze any character damaged by this minion. It kind of, it's like an effect applied to a very basic maneuver. There's things like Knife Juggler. When you summon a creature, it fires a dude, or you have enter into play effects.
Is someone injured?
He messed up. But you don't have any activated abilities. And I'm sure many of you have heard me say this many, many times. That's pretty nice. In Hearthstone, most of the complexity really is in what cards are going into your deck. A lot of the time you're drawing half the cards in your deck. Like, even with aggro archetypes, a lot of the time you are. And so in this fashion, in Hearthstone, given that there is a disproportionate weight in terms of the impact of the game as to your deck building compared to the in-game playing, the meta has a really interesting overtime sensation to it, where when a meta is new and fresh in Hearthstone, as in cards have been removed and new cards have come in, there's lots of unknown, there's lots of possibility, there's lots of combinations that haven't been explored. Combinations that used to be maybe not so powerful sounding are now better than the old stuff, because the old stuff was super strong but it was removed, so now this seemingly bad stuff is now kind of a top tier thing. I'm pretty sick, man. I'm pretty sick. No reason to. But as time goes on in Hearthstone, because there are relatively small numbers of actions I can take within a game compared to, you know, something like a Magic the Gathering, there can be a sensation of staleness that happens at the end. Take, for instance, a lot of the Inner Fire Priests. An Inner Fire Priest has this unbelievable threat, which is that if any creature sticks on the board for more than one turn, it's going to go to infinite health and end the game. So you have to have an answer for that. And there's not a lot of different solving to occur. You can maybe put in more single target removal, such as this deck's double polymorph, double meteor. But this is the type of thing. Nice. This is the type of thing that just invariably happens in all card games, but I think is especially pronounced in Hearthstone due to the... how do we want to kill him? Infinite healing! I think is especially impactful in Hearthstone. And I think that the solution to that, which I shouldn't really say is the Hearthstone-specific solution, but that card games and Magic the Gathering figured out long ago. You just need to keep rotating cards in and out. You need... Just shoot the 5/5 and don't trade. Oh, yeah. No, that's totally, obviously the best play. Yeah, sorry. This is just what happens when my... Like, for me to be able to talk and process what I'm saying and playing at the same time, anytime I'm in the middle of a longer point, the game is just going to take second, third priority. It's, like, very clearly a better play and, like, super easy to see as well. I don't really mind. And so I think that we've hit, I think that just historically, some of the least good times in the meta of a card game are at the end of a rotation, where things feel figured out and people don't really want to build new decks or try new ideas because there's new cards coming. But especially the way that Hearthstone functions, they add cards, they add cards, they add cards, and then the Year of the Mammoth ends. And then they remove a whole bunch of old cards at the start of Year of the Raven. In other words, they have an annual event where cards are removed. From a learning, information processing standpoint, makes total sense, right? Cards are constantly coming in, but only once a year is the big removal of cards from the standard meta. However, it also means that the highest power levels that ever exist in Hearthstone is right before the new year, aka now. The most number of cards are in the pool. The longest duration of exploration of these combinations that exists has been ongoing. How lucky is Day 9? He isn't. Very well. I shouldn't have played this. I need to not play this. I need to... Well, I mean, we're going to go to Fatigue, but that's fine. We'll win in Fatigue. Patrick James says actually the highest power level in this instance was pre-nerf of patches, Raza, etc. Certainly, there's always the possibility of specific cards that are, in this one particular instance, more powerful than at the end of the meta, but in a generalized sense... One of the absolute highest, if not the highest power of any set is right before all the cards get rotated out. And this just comes all the way back to why I was so frustrated on Tuesday, which is that, one, I'm playing a slow deck, so our losses, you know, if we're playing a fast deck, we're going to go like 12 and 8 in an hour. I was playing 3 or 4 games an hour with this deck, right? Which I like. Personally, it's fun to do, but when I lost like 3 games in a row, losing 3 games in a row is very statistically common for a winning deck. This is not an aberrant, awful thing. But God, is it annoying to be on the losing end of the stick for an hour! You know what I mean? And also, just due to the way that a lot of the functionality works, I didn't really... I don't feel as much control, impact, power as I typically would. That's such a funky combo, man. I'm going to play the Dirty Rat because of the fact that I can deal 2 damage to this.
I'm unstable.
Ah. This one. Ah. Shirt is really cool. Where can I get one? Design by Humans. You can go to dbh.la/day9. I'll actually type in, that's my store on there. We don't really make too terribly much merchandise. Just some simple stuff. We do have a new backpack in stock. The new backpack is actually proper dope, man. Oh, thanks. Browser does not trust that link? That's weird, yeah. I got the same thing. My browser was like, whoa, danger. And then if I just type in dbh.la/day9, it's fine. Damn, well everyone just go manually type in dbh.la/day9. What about this long fucking link? You like that emote, T? Yeah. But the Day 9 TV backpack is super dope. Is there a way? There is. No. Just doesn't like the abbreviated domain name DBH. It needs to match the long name. Interesting. Riley Retzis, would you personally prefer rotations every expansion? Nope. Nope. I am by no means trying to make an argument as to how it should or shouldn't be made. More so, I was just trying to explain where the root of my frustration was, which is in that just how unbelievably annoying it is when I'm working so hard on a deck trying to win. Ah! Did you see the 2 new cards I revealed today? I didn't. Short link needs to be SSL activated. Let me try this. HTTPS.
Shadowy thoughts.
Huh. Yeah. It says that link is not secure. That's so weird. I'll ping them about that. I don't know too much about that browsery stuffs. Oh, who wants another water elemental? I know Day 9 does.
Ambrosia.
This is actually pretty dirty. The Dragon Collar Alana's all the way at the bottom.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay. Well. Alright.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I could have played the Artificer first, but this is gonna be sick. So now he has to shoot my Medivh's Valet 0 times or 2 times. Yeah.
Go away.
I can kill that.
I'm out of cards.
Right away.
Daughters of Flame. Awake.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Cards.
I hope he plays Dragonfire Potion. I hope he plays Dragonfire Potion. Nice Miss says, do you have a favorite Hearthstone and or meta in Hearthstone? Favorite expansion and or meta in Hearthstone? Or do you just prefer the what the fuck is going on meta when a new expansion drops each time?
Out of cards.
I think my favorite meta was right after the release of Ungoro. I really enjoyed the shit out of that meta a lot. I don't even remember what the meta was, but I just remember being really, really, really happy. I remember being deeply indifferent to the Grand Tournament.
Shadowy thoughts.
Shadowy thoughts.
Well played. No, your victory proves nothing.
Bum, ba, ba, bum. Oh, I have to put on deodorant. You know I didn't do one thing in my morning routine. It does smell good. Due to the fact that he is one of the greatest commentators of all time, we are in fact wearing... It's hard to see, but I'll blow it up. We're wearing Apollo. We're wearing Apollo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smell so good. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Need to smell good for the cats. You know, Sharka, I've been doing this thing where I get dressed. I put on my face wash cream. How do I want to try to win this? It's against a druid. Part of me really thinks I could cut an arcanologist and put in the scary 4/6 man. Anyways. Yeah, I've just been getting myself all dolled up in the morning every day. And I just feel better. You know, because, for instance, I don't ever need to put on deodorant ever to do this show. I can reek. It can be noxious to myself. Doesn't matter. But I've been doing it, and it's just nice to smell good, feel good, look in the mirror, and be like, yeah. Creamy Seer says, hey Sean, do you think you'll give Sea of Thieves another shot, or is Captain Tuneful Fern retired from that pirate life? You know, I did some investigating. I was pretty pooped, you know, because it's GDC week, so I'm being social, and let me tell you, I'm someone who sits at home a lot, so like the whole like go out, see humans, good lord, how do people party? Oh! Why do you think I'm so high energy during the day? I don't have any at night to be social. Give me a break. And so, I've been doing all of that. And so, alright, we won. The media that I have ended up consuming, or the way that I've been consuming Sea of Thieves is not by playing, but by watching people on Twitch. And that game just does not appear to have content. And Paul Tassi wrote a review of it in Forbes that, I mean, it's a little harsh for my liking, but there's a phrase in there that really stuck out to me, that it's at most 10% of a game. That kind of hit me, where I was like, yeah, I'm actually okay doing this and doing this. He can go into this, but he struggles to deal 2 damage. Forbes reviews video games? Yeah, Paul Tassi, he's great. I've been reading his stuff for like 10 years, man. It's weird. It's weird because there's this charm to the game, this lovely light feeling in playing it that's just, it's great. It's just great, you know? This is a problem. We are very dead. We are very probably dead, guys. Because he is a deck that's just trying to cycle for Jade Isles. It could be that this is a killer turn for us, because we remove his gadgets in. It could be that we are fuck-a-moly beyond all compare. I would estimate it's that second one. Been watching any Dream League today? Team Liquid! Dude, that series versus Fnatic was weird. It's like, alright, game 1, it's over. Alright, game 2, and done. And game 3... oh, that game... oh. Had game 3. I don't even think I'm exaggerating. I think game 3 was really the Kim guys, the sad thing is Ubisoft's version of that is basically Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But a whole game is coming out later this year. It's just going to make Sea of Thieves irrelevant if it's any good at all. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's... I'm just a little... I'm a little baffled by the lack of content. I'm a little baffled by it.
The circle of life is over.
mean, we're more than likely dead, but... I'm just gonna trade this in there, but that's fine. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Because, like, I almost get if a game has bad systems or has a bad experience. Because actually, it's pretty hard to tell. There's games that have, like, seemingly cool systems until you have 10 million people's eyes on it, and then they discover it's broken in some regard, and you're like, oh. Oh, okay. Sort of wrap my head around this. Blizzards are going to be clutch. Because okay, so I mean, there's a couple things I understand. I understand if you try something, decide it doesn't work, throw it out. Try something, decide it worked, throw it out. Try something, decide it doesn't work, throw it out. Like, I mean, that just is like every game company that has ever made a game that you ever like have talked about all the extensive stuff that they've thrown out. Like, this is archetypical game industry stuff. Yeah, but I don't know what happened here. It just seemed like there wasn't things in it. And okay, so this is not a value judgment of Rare, because I have no idea what was being said internally at Rare. I don't know if... I mean, hell, if this is a game that like 12 people worked on, I'd be like, fuck, never mind, achievement for 12 people. I hope you keep supporting it because you have a great base here. You know, I have no idea. So I want to be very blunt. This is not a value judgment of Rare, but there is a general trend in game development that has emerged in the last, what are we, 2018? Basically since the 2000s, which is, hey, if we make a game easier, intuitively we appeal to more people. And the key word is intuitively, because that's not necessarily a true statement. It is not necessarily true that if you make a game simpler, more straightforward, that more people will play it. But it is certainly way easier to justify doing something that's easier, right? Certainly way easier to justify it. Ugh. Ugh. And so there's been a ton of development of very, very simple games, which, okay, I'm going to flame strike this because we're increasingly getting to the point where we actually just have to build up an army of nerds and freeze them down every turn. This is increasingly where we're at. And there's a lot of simple games that are great, that are just, like, fantastic. We can handle this.
I'm almost out of cards.
We could be dead.
You win. I can rest now.
What? Huh. What happened? I want to do an experiment. I want to cut maybe just one Arcanologist or maybe one Raven Familiar. And try running a Geist. The thing is that previously there used to be essentially no Jade Druids on the ladder. It was Priests and Paladins for like a week and a half. That was it. And a acceptable number of Warlocks in there. But, I mean, I've been seeing just a lot of Druids in the last few days, so I don't know. Anyways, so it's so much easier to justify to yourself if you're an investor. Like, okay, let's play the imaginary investor game. Okay, are you ready? You're someone. You know what? Let's make this even more real. Okay, you're an investor who works at a firm, and they have like $100 million that they're looking to invest, and you're in charge of like 10, 15 million, right? So a lot of eyes are on you to make good bets with that shit, okay? So you got some pressure, okay? Got some pressure on you. Someone comes into you and says, dude, we got this game that, again, let's zoom back in time. Esports is not a thing, right? We're zooming back. We're zooming all the way back to like mid-2000. Imagine someone comes into you and says, dude, I got this game. I want you to check it out. We're going to give you a presentation. Here's who our company is. Here's who we are. And now, since we have about an hour left, I would love for you to sit down and play our game. It's called League of Legends. Okay? Now, if you played League of Legends, raise your hand. If you loved the first hour of League of Legends so much, raise your hand. Okay, now, for all of you got your hands up, how many of you did that without an introduction, right? All right, this is the stress, okay? Imagine if you maybe don't play MOBA games. Do you know how many people I know who said the first like 10 hours of League of Legends, it was their friends going, no, 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 you just gotta do this, you gotta do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that, do this. I mean, literally, the first game of Dota, like the first game of Dota I proper played was, oh no, I think I played like, there were 2 games of Dota I played a year apart, like one in 2014, one in 2015, and then one in 2016, and the third game of Dota was what really got me in. It was right after the TI in 2016 that I started to play a lot, but I played like one as Lion and one as Viper, and I'm just like shitting all over these medium bots, I think, but I don't really know, right? These are the sort of games that, in many ways, are awful when you first play them. They are horrible when you first play them. Are they bad games? No, they're historically the most successful games of the last, like, a decade, right? Like, you get, like, World of Warcraft, you get, like, League of Legends, Counter-Strike. I know people love to be like, StarCraft dead game. StarCraft, though, was one of the absolute all-stars of the last decade. When you look at that sort of thing, right, there's evidence of that. But again, if you're in the mid-2000s, Forbidden Flames. I'm just gonna go ahead and toast this guy. So, if you're the investor and you've played just 1 hour of League of Legends and you're not familiar with Dota, do you realize how stressful and overwhelming that is? To make a call in that moment, whether you're ready to pursue investigating, and they're like, no, we think it's really rich and really deep, look at all the complexity. It's so easy to just go, you know, I see there's a lot of complexity here. I just, you know, oh, okay. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to give you like $5 million. Now, imagine the flip side of that, where if you said, hey, this is that game, but easier. It's a much more comforting and intuitive argument.
I wonder.
And so, you know, I know of people who have been in this kind of situation, you know, where it's like,
I got the best deal
you know,
anywhere.
and it's so easy to be like, oh, the investors don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, they do. Like, They see pitches all day, right? Like, it's not just that there's a bunch of dummies with money and a bunch of smarties with game ideas, right? That's not exactly how the world works. Should we run the Deck of Wonders? By God, I think we should. I do think I want to slow down his card drawing, though. Welcome back. I'm just expressing that this stuff can be a little tricky. And I'm just fascinated by the fact that there's a lot of very simple games that have been made in the last 15, 20 years, right? There's a lot of them. There's like lots and lots of them. And there's these really interesting stories of just crazy complicated games that have had success. There's certainly complicated shitty games out there, and there's certainly simple great games and simple shitty games. By no means is my point that one is better than the other. Just that it's interesting to think about from a production and investment standpoint. It is far, far easier to convince myself that I am making a good investment based upon the smoothing out and simplifying of something than it is to justify about the complexity and crazy depth. Path of Exile, I think, is a great example. That game is the most complicated math problem in the world. Oh, it also features a fantasy landscape and special effects. The Lotion says, is this a result of the cost of game production rising? There aren't just small, passionate projects anymore that sink or swim a company. That has some to do with it, yeah. But making games can be expensive, and there's certain, graphical demands that are there. If you think about it, processing can make a lot of tasks for an engineer easier, but doesn't make the job of an artist easier. It actually makes it harder in some ways. For example, when you have a 20 polygon character, there's only so much you can do, man. There's only so much texturing you can do. You gotta kind of be creative and gotta be clever. Oh, wait a minute. We can now have like a billion, trillion, quadrillion polygons. Huh. You know what I think? Uh-oh. You know what I think we should do? I think we should hire a fleet of artists to make hyper-realistic human models and make sure all the face stuff is like really nicely done. Just takes some time, man. Everything I clear, I got it, baby. I mean, it's really funny when you like hear about art teams in OG games and engineering teams in OG games. Engineering teams are pulling this crazy hack-ass shit, man, because you have like 12 megabytes to work with. That's it. You got the 12 megabytes. You're like, God damn, how do we even store a level? How do we... Okay, guys, how do we save a level? Now, Hearthstone is like 15 gigabytes per update on your phone, right? Like, too real? Was it too real? I can afford to take some damage here. It's a nice draw. And then the art team was just like, making fucking squares with diamond heads, and they're like, done, we got a man. And nowadays, you get like the engineer can just like infinitely scaling everything, and there's, obviously there's amazing engineering challenges, such as the entire world of GTA 5. But if you just want to make a dude, making a dude that looks around and looks good requires real talented artists. It requires an amazing modeler. It requires an amazing, is he gonna donkey step me? Alright. Donkey step! My name's Day9, and I'm feeling fine. And I'm gonna cook your shit this time. 감사합니다. You know, like, if you want to make just a dude that's standing there, first of all, you need a 3D artist that can build that model from scratch. You then have to hand that off to a rigger who will put a bone structure into this just set of polygons so that it can actually be moved. And then you send that off to an animator that actually does all the animators. And let's not forget that you need a texture artist who's going to paint how all the individual polygons look. And let's not also forget that the color on it is just one aspect. There's also how light bounces off the model. There's how bumps appear to be rendered. There's the you know, all the stuff associated with shaders, basically. I think he's out. So it's very challenging to do a lot of stuff with hyperrealism. And if you're someone like a Ubisoft that has a fleet of talented artists, then you can have a real edge, because you can consistently churn out elaborate worlds with tons of extraordinarily high-detailed dudes. Horniel says, hey, I'm a Ubisoft talented artist. Yeah, dude, I think Ubisoft has gotten a lot of unnecessary shit in the last 5 years. Ubisoft is amazing. I'm just gonna say, Ubisoft is unbelievable. I even had a bunch of problems because I had purchased games on Steam and it forces me to open them in Uplay, which, you know, I'm annoyed about. But there was an error where they got desynced, and I just emailed them about it, and they were just like, okay, yeah, no, totally, here you go, took care of it, no problem, customer service was great. Rainbow Six Siege, holy shit, dude, I watched some recent, like, competitive Rainbow Six Siege matches. Oh my god, the puckering that occurred. Oh my god, those matches were intense. I didn't mean to keep the ice block. Because they're fascinating to me because they have these giganto games. Like, absolutely stunningly giganto games. Obviously the Assassin's Creed franchise. But then they also do risky-ass shit. Like, what was Sword Game called? My brain has just become garbage with remembering names of things. What was... For Honor, there we go, For Honor. Thank you, chat. For Honor is the sort of thing that is a crazy risky game to make. Like, there's nothing even remotely like that. I mean, there's certainly games that have, like, fighting combat, but this, like, you know, new battle system, trying to create a new kind of multiplayer experience was... And who the fuck are you? Said this is my frustration with Ubisoft, is their platform Uplay? That could be true. That could be true. Child of Light. I haven't played. Watched the speedrun of it, so I enjoyed all 45 seconds of that game. That's such a fucking stupid joke. I really like that joke. That was a good joke. Oh, man. Yeah, Morniel, our resident musician, works at Ubisoft, level design extraordinaire. I have several standing dates with Morniel. It's really cool. I'm really excited that I might be able to go on a date with Morniel soon. One of our dates, I just want to pick his brain about how he does level design, what makes a good level. The other one, he's offered to teach me a little bit about musical creation. A strong play, Q84. Good for you. I mean, I may as well begin dealing the chip and damage to this guy. Pew! Pa! Best dates, NA. They're top ranker dates. Musician and level designer. Yeah, dude, Morniel literally just has this brain that just does nothing but hard shit. That's like all he does, man. Alright, so this is a control deck, so I estimate that there's not going to be particularly many meteor targets, so I'm going to go ahead and Dot by do bop, which will also free up some cards so that I can hopefully Cabal's Tome. Hopefully. Hopefully.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Game? Aw, so kind of you to join me. Who? I think we bop. Dot by do bop. Dim it up, I do bop. Oh god. Dot by do. We fucking lost! This mage, control mage versus control mage, makes me want to rip out my eyes! In this matchup, one man gets Frostlich Jaina first, it's over. The game is over. Ah. God. Well, alright. You're a sheep now, huh? And then this will help me turn into a water elemental. Oh, wait, it won't, because I didn't draw it. Ugh. Vaporize is fine. It's a fine secret. Hey, Flat Luigi. How's it going? Welcome back. I'm in rare form today. I'm just in a great mood, great spirits. Oh, God. I don't need any of you. I'm a loner. Jerk. Alright, boop. Will it be 4? It will. Yeah. Screw your armor! How's Power Hot going, man? It's going good. I'm on 6-day-a-week workouts. Super hard. Super challenging. It's actually sucking up primarily all of my energy. I once told myself that where there's a mill, there's a way. Where there's a mill, there's a way. Oh. Gonna kill it. Just draw one. We may win if we just literally don't play creatures. Well, we've just been playing on this ladder a bit and watched you play it for a while. I think the big thing you're missing out a bunch in this match was playing Artificer early. Whenever you're going to be playing a bunch of spells in a turn. 5 or 6 armor is much better than just hero power. I really consistently think that that is my most misplayed card for sure. I'll try incorporating that more. I think that's really useful advice. The fuck? In a way that's actually a positive outcome. Flat Luigi posted, and Ku was like, yeah, no, it's actually really important. Watch. Just played that out. For some reason, I just literally did not see that play. Herp derp, fnip derp, derp. Baby, would you fnirp my derp? I want to play that very late in the game. I'm nearly certain he also has Frost Collar Alana. I'm real thirsty, but I want to just keep looking at this game. Alright, guys. Screw looking at chat. I'm done with you nerds. How dare you arrive here to watch and support my content? Disgusting. I am going to focus on this game of Hearthstone because I care about my fans' entertainment. Who is he talking to? Arr. That's kind of... that hurts. We should have to accept some damage. Disgusting! I like that word. I think because it's such a politicized word these days. His behavior is disgusting. Hold on, I'm gonna munch on some food. I'm muting and focusing.
Fresh from Kazakis.
Reality. Whoa.
I know this sucks. I know this sucks. He's just gonna shoot it and resummon a man. But, you know, what are you gonna do?
I'll hit him, and then, then I'll shoot him, and then there you go. GG.
I know I'm muted. I'm just doing it without sound. Nice, 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 nice. No, nice. Do you want to blow some up? That is such a awful card for us, to be honest. Oof.
Do not fear power.
There's a chance.
Fear those who wield it.
So you're saying there's a chance? Alright, I gotta unscrew my little cappy do. Sometimes my eye becomes a dry eye, so I don't use clear eyes. I use blank. Goodbye, gentlemen. It's so hard when I've been pinging his shit, but he's been pinging my shit with Frostlich Jaina for so long. Ooh, let's just get her down, huh? That's right. I've forgotten. My bad. I need the blizzard for the Mega Lady. Let me just mute. I'm just gonna eat a little bit. I received feedback that a lot of people don't like hearing me when I eat, so I'm gonna be thoughtful to that. He's gonna Dragon Caller. I guarantee it. Who's ahead on the fatigue? I'm ahead on fatigue. He has 3 cards, I have 7. But if he Dragon Callers this turn, it's gonna hurt. I really want the Blizzard. Like, I have the answers, which is the Blizzard and the Baron. Good. I can't shoot it, he can't shoot it.
Look! Look!
We're getting there. can't ping this because he'll shoot it. I can't ping this because he'll hit here and kill his own thing.
Embrace the power of the Cabal.
The worst card in all of Hearthstone. The absolute bottom of the barrel card in this game.
None see the lotus.
You didn't see the lotus here. God. It's representing quite a lot of damage, but, you know. It's a good day to call a dragon.
I counted first. Daughters of flame, awaken. I'm out of cards.
I waited till the very end to minimize the amount of answers he could have because he's running a Kazakus deck, but he hasn't played his Kazakus card. That's the big threat. So it's fine. It kind of stunk. Would like to play this, but I don't think that I can.
Time melts away.
I really don't think that I can afford to. Isn't this better for me than it is for him? Alright, Baron getting one time. I have to shoot one on my side in order to resummon it as an elemental. Oh my god, yes, man! All your sheep get fucking shit on! All of your sheep are on fire! Their little wool is charred! Unbelievable, Baron, yes! Turn into a sheep, summon a 3/6, I don't give a damn. Bring the demons on, I'm here to get them all. Oh, gosh. God, it feels good. Wow. Whoa. Like, wow. Whoa. Like, brr. I'm amazed and delighted. I think we're actually going to win this game. Let me mute it again.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Drink with me, friend.
Do I have to?
I'm almost out of cards.
I ain't talking.
I'm out of cards. I'm out of cards. Tortola, preserve us! This jungle hides many secrets.
Unleash me!
I'm out of cards.
My name is Day 9. Please like, subscribe, follow, and give a round of applause for that. Was a great game. That was a game that I really thought that we were not going to win because he turned 9'd out the Frostlich Jaina man. Shit. Holy shit. At least open the pack. I know, I'm a dick. Oh, we've lost a bean. Into the trash can you go.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
What's in the fucking pack?
Oh my god, my name's Day 9, and when I play Frostlich Jaina on turn 8, I feel fine. Ooh, Skulking Geist, don't say it twice, blow up in her fire, and feel real nice. Gonna get some water and coffee. See, look at this, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. Yeah, and see, look, the tummy is mostly gone, right? We can procure a tummy with force, but we aren't we aren't primarily a tummy. Actually, let me just play this card real fast. See, I'm not wearing the power green shorts. I'm exercising the power green shorts. All right. Oh my god, Day 9's ass is so thick with 2 C's because I saw it in a video.
Out on me.
Fucking so sick. Did you see that? Last second. Oh my god. Everyone here was freaking out. Everyone was like, no, Dan, I know you're going to lose your turn. Every single one of you couldn't handle it. But you know what? I can handle it because I live life on the edge. Oh my gosh, I'm like one of those trapeze artists. Dangling by just a toenail. Unreal. Healing! Oh my god. Look at her butt. Also shoot her. And then he's like, inner fire! Inner fire! Inner fire! And he loses because he forgot to play Divine Spirit first in this story. No, he goes Divine Spirit, Divine Spirit, Divine Spirit, inner fire! Christopher Odd. What is going up, Mr. Odd? Cooked and looked. His heart got tooked. I think a Dragon Fury Potion is good. Not a problem, not an issue. If you cry, just take a tissue. If you die, don't have an issue. Where's my little baby cat? All right, this is so cute. I don't even know what to do. This is way too cute. This is just, I'm like alarmed at how cute this is. All right, we're gonna. Are you an inner fire man? It's your turn. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, this camera is... It's a little clunkier than my other camera, okay? Do you see Sheriff? She's asleep on the baby blanket on the beanbag. Do you see that? Do you see her? Hey, let me see if I can... Look at that little perfect loaf of a cat. Oh my god. She's so cute. She's so cute. Yeah. Alright. We gotta rearrange this because camera's stand, I had to mess with it. Okay. Oh my god. Look at her butt. You can hit there if he wants. I don't really care. Eyeball on mouth stream again. Oh, that was a fun day. Yeah, no, I know you can kill. It's fine. I'm a snowballed Smailbane. Blur. Floozosh. Alright. This is where we really hurt him.
Hear those who wield it.
Me like. Never think twice. Yeah, the biggest way to get a green screen to look good, first of all, you don't need a good green screen itself. The actual material can just be a consistent enough color. But for one, make sure it's evenly lit. And one of the important ways to do that is to like put clips that actually pull apart the screen so it's like stretched. Swazoo. So, well lit, that's one. Stretched out, nice and flat surface, right? It's kind of the same thing as evenly lit, but still bears repeating. Third thing, really good camera. It's the quality of the light sensors in the camera that is far and away the dominant factor in determining what would make it fucking awesome. Polymorph. Very well.
Reality.
I think you might just concede here. I think you might just be like, I'm done with this nonsense, man. So we're mostly walking today? Nah, not in GDC week. Not in GDC week. Oh, man. Oh, you're gonna burn, baby. Oh, I think you're gonna burn, baby, now. What's cooking? Good looking. Now she's ready to go because we played 2 Meteors. We've played 1 Blizzard. We've played 1 Flame Strike. Played 1 Dragon's Fury. We played 1 great game. Oh my god, look at the winning. Non-stopo winneroni. Right in the pepperoni. Next deck we play against Jade Druid, ladies and gentlemen. Jade Druid is going to be the next deck. Yeah, dude, if you get a good camera.
Jaina versus
Where's Despy?
Vexar.
Oh, her little butt's up there on the top of Fort Meowington.
Begin.
You asked.
What is this? I don't actually think I know really well how to play this. This is going to be a play Arcane Artificer early kind of thing. Well, should I just sub to say earlier you should have said, if you die, I'm not going to miss you, instead of issue again for the rhyme. Nice. Nice, there it is. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. Oh, we may have won. That might have been it. Frostlich Jaina, bringing the paina.
I'll never tell.
Okay. So this is probably the Huge Hunter, right? This is Hugh Junter. Slow it down. Slow it down, man.
Come midnight.
I think I'm actually going to do this now. We'll get some options.
Come midnight.
Maybe this is too... Like, this maybe is when I should run out the Arcane Artificer. Come midnight.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay. God. Hurts a bit, but it's okay. Just don't want to get too low.
I wonder.
Kangar Wonder. What's the 5-drop on the far right, dude? It says reveal a spell from your deck. Deal damage equal to its cost to all minions. Savannah Highmane. Okay. I gotta be honest, I can't tell if this is good or bad for us. I really cannot. Because on one hand, he's not shooting me in the face, which is nice. On the other hand, this is, you know, obviously a very powerful card, but I think I might be able to whittle him down. Oh, you mean the minion I played. The minion that I played... Arcane Tyrant. Costs 0 if you've cast a spell that costs 5 or more this turn. Also note that it is an elemental, therefore it has very nice synergy with Frostlich Jaina. In particular, it has nice synergy with Dragon's Fury, because Dragon's Fury deals damage to all minions. Therefore, you'll often blow up all your stuff. Is that a chicken mug? Yeah, isn't this awesome? I think chickens are so sick. I love chickens, man. Chickens are delightful. Oh my god. Look at her butt. I have to remember that this is not a untargetable card. It's targetable. I hate to say, but I think this is actually the best play. Especially if that's what's the outcome going to be. Okay. I really want to save the polymorph for Jaina, because I think I'm going to need a fatigue. I really have to remember that this is not an untargetable dude. It looks untargetable. Because, I mean, the coloring looks the same. I think I messed up on my double negative. I have to remember that these guys are not can't be targeted. I think I just said it lightly, like they aren't can't be targeted. Don't be a big man. Good. What I mean is that the coloration of a Zombeast looks exactly like the coloration of Shroud. And Shroud is can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. And because the coloration looks so similar, I'll often glance, and because Hearthstone has such a consistent visual hierarchy, actually going to go in here. Good. I thought it could be Wandering Monster. He's run a Snake Trap. It could be a Snake Trap. Freezing Trap. Target doesn't matter.
Which tracks to follow?
Mike Diaz says what's confusing about what you're saying is that the Zombeast you're highlighting in the sidebar has Shroud, as you call it. Yeah, because it was a Bear Shark, and Bear Sharks do have Shrouds, but most Zombeasts don't have Shroud. Oh, I might have been the worst possible speaker in the universe there. I hope I'm eventually making sense. That's all I ever want to do in life, is eventually make sense. I'm feeling more comfortable now that Jaina's out. Bear Sharks do have Shroud, but I have to remember that these things generally don't have Shroud. God, it's just words, man. I didn't run this out because, I mean, I'm healing for so much. I don't see the reason to. Shroud, of course, not being an actual keyword. Oh, that's right. That's the Magic the Gathering. Is that... Wait, where's Shroud from? Magic the Gathering is hexproof, but you can target your own things if they're hexproof. Shroud is from MTG. Shroud's different from Shroud MTG. Any spell differs from hexproof. Right, because hexproof is your shit can't fuck with my shit. Alright, today we learn. Shroud is all players. Hexproof is opponent. Oh man, we are streaking right now.
Jaina versus Arthas. For Lordaeron.
You asked for it.
Alright. I want to keep Blizzard against Paladin, right? On his way to Legend? Maybe. Ooh, I don't think I want Frostlich Jaina starting off in this matchup. Magic has a couple things that I think are just fucking brilliant for all game designers out there. They're just, God, they're so good. One of the things that a critical element in any game where you want variety is axes. So for instance, if I have a game where you just have health and you deal damage, and that's it, and things just have health and damage, well, it doesn't feel like there's enough going on. Maybe I can have someone with high damage, low health, someone with high health, low damage. This is about the axis that I can play with. But if then I introduce mana, I don't know what he is. I have no idea what this paladin is. But then if he has mana, then all of a sudden you can have a high health, high damage, low mana character, a low health, high mana, high damage character, right? By like adding in more axes, you can get more varied possibilities. And Wizards is really good at like stretching their... Never mind, I know exactly. I know who you are.
I found it first.
The end is coming.
For instance, if you want to kill something, there are things like deal damage to a creature. So you can like deal 5 damage, and that can be enough to kill something. You can have destroy target creature. And destroy means you just blow it up, which is a different word than damage.
Which path to choose?
Then you can have target player sacrifices a creature. So now the target is you, and you have to choose what to sacrifice. And they even have additional mechanics beyond that, like exile. Exile is a different word than destroy. And because there's all of them basically deal with the same conceptual thing. It's killing a thing, right? So conceptually, it's tiny. But in terms of the variety, it's very broad. And because they have all these different axes, you can have things like there's a creature that says anytime this would be dealt damage, reduce that amount to 0. Now this thing is immune to deal damage. Because obviously you can't damage it. But if you destroy, if you use the destroy keyword, it blows up. It's just so nice. So it's like, it's basically the same thing, right? But it's done in different ways. And so some of my favorite things are like, there was a period in time where untargetable creatures were really big. Think I can kill it? I think this is the play. I know the play, because we Blizzard and Doomsayer, and then we jam out Frostlich Jaina. I remember there was a period of time where there was this enchantment deck where, hi, here, my arm's gonna go here. Oh, you're gonna come into the lap? Okay. Come on. Go on. Yeah. Okay, you don't want to go into the lap. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Yeah, lie down there. Yeah, I'll rub your tongue. There you go. Me and Despy have been really tight lately. It's been really, really nice.
Reporting for duty.
Rather kill Silverhand. I really want to hurt him. Well, this is just such a blowout. Oh, aren't you a beautiful, perfect kitten? Yeah, I love you. Should kill a dude over the sheep? Probably, but fuck his sheep, man. I love you. Yeah. I got a little kitty on my mouse hand. It's really nice. Yeah, so there was this enchantment deck that was blue, white, green that would try to get out a hexproof dude and buff it with a shitload of enchantments so that... Because hexproof is I can target it, but you can't target it. So you couldn't kill it. So in response, a lot of black decks started to become popular, or decks that would splash black, to allow them to... Well, that's the worst play possible. Oh, no. You do not get to chew on my headphones. What happened here? Oh, that's right, because of 3-3. I was busy doing cat things. My bad. Oh my god, you're so cute. She does the cat trapped you by flipping over and showing you my tummy move. Oh, it was way too cute. I don't even know what to do about this. Hi, Despy. Wow, me and Despy have been like really, really close lately. It's just been really, it's felt really nice, you know. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah, so you would get like a Geist of Saint Traft or something, or just whatever hexproof dude, buff it up and attack. So decks that splashed black became popular because black has a lot of force an enemy to Don't I wish I had Blizzard. Am I dead? And then you attack here. Let me help you out. Okay, well... This is bad, but it's the best I got. Whew, that was a bit of a blowout. But yeah, no, I just think that's so cool the way that those axes work. And so you wind up with these problems, and then the solutions in a way are clear, but setting up a sufficient network of other cards that can support that, it's pretty tight. Plus health, of course. Of course. Gonna have to kill that. Can you not pop this? You should be able to, if you think about it. There we go. Well, this kind of stinkied. I guess it's really just Flame Strike. That's it. It's just a flame strike, so... Damn. Damn. Flame strike one time. Alright. That'll do. So I think what I do is I do... I think I do this.
Reality woven.
This seems appropriate, because if I reveal a 5 cost, this stays alive. And that's okay. We get some armor. Caw!
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Alright, well, let's draw another sweeper, I guess. Well, we didn't do it. We kinda did it. So we lose to a Direwolf Alpha. A Knife Juggler could be problematic. We lose to a buff. The Ice Barrier. Well, there's a lot of things we lose to in his eyes. But we do have the Ice Barrier for the health buff, so... That's good! Okay. So we can draw a sweeper, I guess. I guess it's really... I'm still kind of in sweeper drawy town. It's pretty clutch Cabal's Tome. Okay, so I have to shoot like this, right?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
So that's good. So he would have played things like Direwolf. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 12, so that's pretty good. We literally used like a whole Cabalist Tome, man.
Which path to choose?
And yeah, I'm totally playing MTG Arena soon. Hundo Pacento.
Reporting for duty.
Hundo Pacento. Okay. A sweeper is really good for us here.
Reality woven.
Right away.
Well, we still heal up, but... For some reason I thought I could hit him in the face.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Starting to get into the victory lap zone. Like, for instance, if I just drew... I feel you, man. Hard to have no card. Yeah. Yeah, I'd want to kill that one too. This is a very good card. I don't want to hit this thing because the water elemental deals no damage to it, so I wouldn't get the healing from it. Whew, God, we had some unreal top decks. We got lucky as hell this game. We have won so many games in a row. I don't think this game is even losable. Later.
The battle is over.
Oh shit. Yeah, we've just won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row right now. This is great.
Healing.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be dipping out early because I'm heading into the city to meet some people. And because I live in the Bay Area, going 20 miles generally takes about 17 days, so I have to begin the expedition. I've chosen my class as a banker. It doesn't give me a high score, but at least I can buy 99 boxes of bullets and hunt all the bison I goddamn please. Well, it looks like we've drawn Frostlich Jaina. Do we want to keep Frostlich Jaina? This is an incorrect move, but I really like her. She's good to me.
Well met.
Just gonna take care of the cats while you're gone. Well, the cats are coming with me. In fact, they're the ones pulling the wagon because I love my babies. I love you, Despy. Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but ever since Rob left, Despy just loves me. She is not more than 2 feet from me all day now. And God, it makes me feel so happy. Just have a little furry darling thing right there. Oh, I love her. Other Dragon's Fury potion, please. Pathetic. Well, he's going to hit that with his 3-1. And then he's probably going to play just more Murlocs. Yeah, he's just going to Murloc it up. And then he's going to play the Cold Light Seer. Because that's what I would do.
What the fuck, man? Why in the... What the... What?
Annihilation commencing. Return to your hand. Ooh, 2-1, 2-1, looking good, looking fun. Hoping that his life is done. It's day 9. He's #1! Yeah, God, it just makes me so happy to just, like, really feel how happy this cat is when I'm around. You know? Like, I see her and she's like, meow. Runs over to me. Smells me. I think that this is a nut play right here. And then, like, you know, because she's always been a little bit of a temperamental cat. And now she's just like, Dad. So if I just Cabala's Tome to this turn, what then? Oh, that's filth right there. Okay, so he can't blow us out this turn. Oh my god, pure filth. Disgusting, revolting, unbelievable. Oh my god. Never mind. We're dead, aren't we? We lost, right? That's it. It's game over, huh? Well, guys, we had a great run.
done.
All realities, all dimensions are open to me. Me. They're open to me. I mean, we could be dead. Fuck. Not health. Not plants. Not health, not plants. Wind Fury. Not Divine Shield either. Well, shitty fuck. I feel pretty dead. This doesn't save us at all. I'm gonna mulligan. Live to sweep another day. Oh, wait, what? No, it doesn't. That would have happened anyways.
Your magic shall not save.
Alright, we're dead. Damn, we lost one. Okay.
You win this.
Alright. Alright, well we had to lose eventually. And you know the mistake, obviously, was keeping Frostlich Jaina. Obviously, and I said it at the start. I need to just know better.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
I think I say no to all these things. Daenon himself will win. All minions. Even if you won that last game, it's a coin flip. Who knows? You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You never know. I mean, no one knows what the flop's gonna be. Oh my god, it's my filthy friend, the Skulking Geist, who's like, "Hello, I want your 1-mana spells," and they're like, I certainly paid for these with my own money, and he's like, "Woo, lean and levy, yeah, I'm coming for you." All right, well, let's just.
The end is coming!
The end is came. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. 50-50. Healing. That's right. He would love to lose all these minions on his board. He can't wait. It's his favorite thing to do. Oh my god, I have a little sleeping gray cat next to me and she's so perfect and so tiny. Uh-oh. Please, I know that you're running it. I know you are. Don't think that I don't know that you aren't. I mean, seriously, we're gonna blow him up, blow him out.
Secret agent coming!
Alright, he's just gonna choose Frostlich Jaina. Game's over. Slash part, pound life. Did you used to have a whole bunch of 1-mana cards in— Oh. So I think he's more of control, right? He uses pint-sized potions to do trades. Yeah, so I think that he's just a traditional control priest who's looking to use a lot of Cabal Shadow Priest, which I love is making a return. The 6-mana 4/5 that snatches a 2-power dude. Alright. Let me introduce you to my friend. His name is Mbop. Stop by Doobop. Ping him in the face. Ping! Po! Hi, Despy. Oh my god, you're my little buddy. You're my little buddy cat. We don't go on long walks like I would if you were a dog, but instead we take long naps. Aru lost 1,500 bits, thanks for the entertainment, while I sit at the airport, waiting for the weather to clear. I think airports are some of the most appalling hellholes that humanity has ever devised. So I'm thrilled you're hanging out with us, Arolas. Oh my... Man, dude, that Kabbalist tome was so filth. I really, the only, I feel that if you watched Forzen's streams in 2015, the torture he subjected him to every day was still nothing compared to the torture of being in an airport. Like, oh my god. Like, a lot of just places where a lot of people are bad. Malls? I'm okay with malls. I get malls. I like malls. DMV? No one understands it. Even the employees there are like, I don't know, here you're G06, and I'm like, but why? And they're like, but why not? And I'm like, okay, I'll sit down. Ambrosia. Dude, I'm beating him down. Beating him down. Down into the ground. I love airports, says Ploki122. Well, Ploki, it's because you have the... Did I call this or what?
Fear those who wield it.
Alright, so I guess this is the life that I was meant to lead. Okay? Okay, well. Let me rip the other ice block out of my deck. It's amazing I can call this. Alright. Alright. You got me. Outside of Frostlich Jaina, we have this game. Outside of that card. Alright, I'm not playing any more creatures, dude. I just have to play this intelligently.
I dream of world trend.
That's fine. Maybe we should have done this and then Kabbalist Tome. But this could be useful for summoning additional dudes.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I don't really need to do anything about that. It just doesn't deal that much damage.
The end is coming.
The gift that keeps on giving. Damn. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna check out these new badges. See what the badges are like. Okay. Well, if we're gonna get infinite nerds, may as well just get infinite nerds. Yeah. You know what? I worked out extra hard today. I worked out extra hard. Worked out extra hard. It has sapped all negative energy from my body. I squeezed it out of my glutes, which is different than squeezing it out of your butt.
Let me change your mind.
Yeah, let's let you, huh? Ping me for one a turn, man. I'll ping you for one a turn, and we'll see who's been pinged for one a turn, huh? Okay, so I just want to Dragon Fury it. cooked. And beducked. This is a little bit risky to do, but, you know. I really just have to play no cards. That's it. That's the solution, is play no cards. Store my negativity in my glutes. That's right. That's why I've had such a flat butt for 10 years.
Let me change your mind.
Welcome back. Woo. A newbie one says, I have one of the biggest tests of my life tomorrow. Any tips for overcoming testing nerves? Sure, man. I got you covered. Check this shit out, alright? You ready? You ready for this? This is big. Get ready. You're gonna want to hear this, okay? You best be prepared, okay? Here it is.
By my frozen heart.
A lot of times, what you think is happening in your body is you go, I have a test coming up. That makes me nervous. Uh-oh, I'm worried about the test now. I think he's me. I think he is me. And what you think is happening is that you're thinking about the test and that anxiety is then kicking into gear. Thought first, emotion second. Ah, yes! Oh my god, yes!
Do not fear.
Bring it on!
Fear
Okay?
those who wield it.
But in a lot of ways, your body is smarter than you are. What's going on is your brain notices that when you're worried, you tend to kick into gear and begin studying. Therefore, a way to get you to start looking into this shit is to make you feel nervous. All right? And it's very useful, right? If you're feeling a little nervous, I'm never playing this ever again. You're feeling a little angsty, feeling a little nervous? Yeah, oh dude, it's so great. It's real useful to get yourself a little concerned, do some studying, calm yourself down. Get yourself worked up, do some studying, calm your nerves, because you get it now. And that loop is kicking into gear here right before you need to do your big test. And what it means is not anything bad is going to happen. Doesn't mean that you're going to screw up on your test. Oh, okay. And I'm going to do this, which looks weird, but I have a justification.
I'm almost out of cards.
It's part of your brain saying, hey, we really want to succeed at this test. And historically, what I do is I get you all worked up and nervous and angsty, and then we focus on the test. Let's start doing that, right? It's just your brain not being useful, man. All that's happening is your brain is trying to just get some motivation, some control going into the situation. Oops, I intended firmly to play that. And it's just not useful.
I'm out of cards.
Your body, in other words, it's lying to you. It's lying to you. Unveil says, how did you get so wise, Day 9? It was actually a friend of mine who was talking about the psychology of addiction. As it related to smoking, because he had a really hard time quitting smoking, and he was talking to me about like how the way that you believe that stuff is working is that, oh, I feel a little stressed, I'm gonna smoke my cigarette because that calms me down. And then people will say things like, oh yeah, I smoke when I'm nervous. Stuff like this, yeah? How does he have another one? What the hell? That sucks a lot. And so what people think is that what's happening is they believe that what's happening to them physiologically. That's kind of useful. It's like, oh no, you don't understand. That's just what makes me, that's what calms me down, is smoking. When really what's occurring is that their brain notices that if I make the body feel stressed, I get the nicotine. So it's really sort of like the reverse is happening. Stress is being caused to convince you to go smoke, because what the body just wants is its nicotine. This is a heal for 2 that I'm playing. I believe we win. Still. I believe we do. And this is part of the explanation for why when people are attempting to quit smoking, they feel so irritable and strung out, because their body just wants the damn nicotine, so it's just trying to stress you out enough so that you'll smoke, so that you'll calm down.
I'm almost out of cards.
Which is like one of those mind-bending, like, whoa, like Neo Matrix, whoa, kind of things to hear. It was a real sort of eye-opening thing to hear. It's like, huh. It's super fascinating. Alright, shall we finish him? Shall we?
I'm out of cards.
Daughters of flame, awaken!
I mean, the only real way he can deal with this is Psychic Scream. Or that. We're okay then.
Reality, woven.
Fuck! Bah!
Excuse me, you are on fire.
This game's kind of silly. Yeah, I mean, that, like, he's gonna absorb so much. Oh, this fucker. How I wish. I was close to playing it, too. Can't really afford to receive 6, huh? It's me in your hand, frozen clone. I think this is still better. Because I'm the luckiest guy that there ever were.
Right away.
That. I mean, I really don't think he deals enough damage. Yeah. I hate to say it, my friend, but you have made a big error. Well, we lost the game, and then we won the game. We may have lost it again. Wow, did he actually get us? Well. That was a good game. That was a good game. I think he didn't know that silence can work on that guy. Oof, that was close. You know, humorously enough, the losing move was playing Dragon Collar Alana. I think that what I needed to do was just simulacrum Dragon Collar Alana, so that way I could play it twice. That's what I could have done and should have done differently. This is a great starting hand. This is not. There we go. The biggest thing of all, though, is that sometimes your priest opponent just gets Frostlich Jaina and you have to deal with water elementals all game long. You know. Nothing too much to learn. I mean, literally he draws the one ultimate finisher in our deck.
Reporting for duty.
Raven familiar.
Well played.
Yeah. I really think it's super cool to have these Cabal's Tomes. I really like that card a lot in this deck. I don't like this card a lot in terms of the way it works in Hearthstone, because let's be honest, our Cabal's Tome generated 4 total Cabal's Tomes. Hell's he supposed to learn from that? Oh, man. Oh. Oh, I guess it's just really bad. Do your kitties sleep beside you in the bed? Sheriff doesn't, but Despy tends to sit at the end of the bed and wrap up on my foot. Not ridiculously often, but sometimes, yeah. It's nice. Yep. Divine Sheldon. Now, I want to note something, that the Skulking Geist could have been an Arcanologist, because we cut an Arcanologist in order to place in the Skulking Geist. So that is sort of the worrisome thing that exists here. He does have 2 Lost in the Jungles in his deck, so we can blow those puppies up. I don't know a lot of people who run better than me.
Reporting for duty.
I really don't.
By the holy light.
Yeah, no, I know. I have to say it twice to me. Jeez, this card is just sickeningly, disgustingly silly good.
Reporting for duty. That was a mistake.
I can do these. I still have this. I still have the Arcane Artificer.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reality.
I kind of wanted to not play it, but I'm too scared. That's a great one to get. Maybe that's too scared. What do I use to track my games? Hearthstone Deck Tracker. It's one of those very Silicon Valley-esque names where you just name it exactly what it is.
Reporting for duty.
It's fine. This is kind of a nice combo. Wait, he hits me in the face. Really?
No more take candles.
Oh, that's not good. Wow.
Unravel.
He messed up. Flat Luigi says, Sean, you were 2 damage away from death. It was time to play Artificer. Well, looks like you reign supreme again today, Flat Luigi.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
What was that? Okay, it's Priest. I think both of these are unnecessary early keeps. Well, I really think Dragon Fury is a great early pick. Lunar SC says, I'm a lab assistant to an introductory computer science course where students learn to program. I have a hard time putting into words what they're doing wrong and how to fix their programs. How can I become better at communicating my thoughts to these kids? Well, let me first say, if you're ever interested in doing better communication, one of the best ways to do it is to sit alone and just repeat to yourself over and over and over and over and over and over again until it starts to feel good. Try to cut things down. And also, I'm a big believer, just generally as someone who did math, that you must slow down when doing explanations. Often, actually way too often, this pisses me off a lot when I'm talking to someone who does this. The speaker has the conclusion that they want to share. And rather than slow down to let me reach that same conclusion by them slowly stepping through, they'll be like, no, because you have to do this, because you need that, and that's exactly why you can't use, a recursive function here. They just go like, that's why I'm right. And it's the exact opposite of successful communication. Like, the exact opposite. So I like to, and will recommend, that if I'm sitting down with someone, I'll be like, okay, tell me where you're at with this. Yeah, okay. So let's look at these 3 lines of code. Tell me exactly what you think these things mean. Okay. Yeah, okay, tell me what these 3 things mean. Well, does it mean this? You can be like, well, I mean, there is a meaning to it, but I'm curious about your meaning, like what you see when you see this. Use their language to explain back to them. Uh-oh, somebody's about to die. Alright. Gotta be this nerd. Sweet, sweet. Why do you have an answer for every problem in life? I just don't even read the questions that I don't have an answer to. That's it. I'm selective with my question. Thinking, hi, let's come lie down on my paper. Yeah, lie down. I think that's the big thing. And I have a history of this with StarCraft, you know, where people will be like, why should I not build Marauders in this matchup? I think Marauders are good. It'll get someone who's like, no, you don't build Marauders because this and that, and then they're done. It is a good day to shoot this guy, man. This man can wait a turn. No, you should do it because why the mid game there's you have no ability to apply pressure. That's exactly why you should never build that. And the person hearing is just like, okay, like. See, here's an example of a question I don't know the answer to. Feudal Habit says, my microgreens seem to be struggling. I tried watering them a bit more, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Any tips? Dude, I don't know what the fuck a microgreen is, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. What I heard is a tiny green. Like, a microgreen is like a micro penis that is actually a form of vegetation, I guess. I don't know. I know microgreens are a type of greens, but I don't know. I don't know more about what. I don't know what this man, this copycat. Last time someone asked me what micro was, I laughed like an idiot for 5 minutes. So. Oh, simulacrum, simulacrum. Gonna copy Dragon Collar, Alana, Orla says every time one of my students asks me something, I usually tell them to look it up and then let me know what they find. Well, that's savage. That's just like, you are coming to me for support to help you in your learning experience. And what I want to let you know is that you are gonna do that. Anything else? Yeah, now you're gonna find some real bullshit in my deck. Douche. Quel douchement. Let's rip a kid off, huh? Well, okay. I want to bop this one, just in case. Blizzard! Alright. I'm so happy that we had that frozen clone, because now we're going to play a Draconid Operative. He's gonna be like, oh my god! Arula says, bear in mind my job is to make them as least reliant on me as possible. Flight instruction. I don't know. This is where he hits the frozen clone. Don't worry. Got another one. Yeah, welcome to hell, priest hole. Yes! Priest! Why don't you suck on my Draconid Operative? You know it costs 5 mana, so I can play him again and again. Fucking priest hole. Oh yeah. Oh, wasn't this the same guy that copied our magical turtle? He looks a lot like my magical turtley friend. Well, I'm certainly gonna kill that. You there, freeze. I mean, I don't want to do this, but this is correct. He's just not allowed to get any more value. Plus, it came from a tome, so it's BS. Magic turtle versus anti-turtle? Yeah, no, I hate turtles. I am anti-turtle. I think you hit legend with this deck. Man, I don't give a fuck anymore, man. Getting legend in this game is not so much climbing the ladder as much as it is just hit and go a lot. Hit and go. Which card started in my deck? It's like Shonen Draconid Operatives. I'm like, pfft. Ballsy Pyroblast, that's right. He does have 2 secrets up. Cause he's a total butt man. Yeah, I think I've found the decision that I wish to make. Let's go ahead and get some ice blocks. That's an ice block. This is going to be a difficult game because I'm going to have to play so many 5/6s. You play StarCraft, it's not like, yeah, no, I have a 55% win rate in StarCraft, so I'm just going to play till I hit number 1. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, liar face. Called him a liar face, Despy. Oh, you're a little happy cat. Yeah, it's nice to kind of hang out with Dad all day, huh? I like saying, huh. I don't know why. Can we get another... Yeah, let's keep getting more... Oh, potion bottle. You know, it's totally fine. It's totally fine because I have more. Maybe no Draconid Operative. Oof. I think that one's going to be good in the long control matchup. All right, we had 2 Draconid Operatives, and we've generated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Draconid Operatives from a single frozen clone. I think that's good.
The light has betrayed.
So why not play the other Draconid Operative? Because I want him to hurt. I want him to hurt. In his hurty place. Well, I mean, I may as well run this down.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Why not play the other operative instead of the new one? Come on, you know why. I mean, well, maybe Ploki122 doesn't. I mean, Ploki is actually one of the most emotionally stable, high-mannered people that this chat has ever seen, so... What is a man to do? Alright, so he's gonna play chippy games. What do you have?
Excuse me.
Trying to empty my hand a bit. Because of this. What other... Very well. Very well. Double Tack 22 says, just sub let you know that I thought you'd like to hear that I'll be starting college in August. I'll be studying accounting. Hope to get into forensic accounting. Well, dude, fuck yeah, man. Congratulations. Well, I think what I want to do is...
Reality.
All realities, all dimensions are open to me. Alright, let's draw some nonsense. Who's ready to draw some nonsense? Really? I'm gonna have to do some healing pretty soon. Where is Frostlich Jaina? What's this one gonna be? Yeah, suck dog. What's this one? Yeah. I'm totally Fredocious. How do I even want to kill? How do I kill without you? Oh, I have +4 attack. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. Alright, whatever. That's fine. We're just preparing for Simulacrum. That's it. Simulacrum preparations. Simulacrum preparations commencing. It's a good thing I got these shatters. Hey, Des. Oh, we're down to 13. I actually think he's just trying to empty his hand. That's what I think. And I think quite a bit. An Arcanologist, eh? This is nice, because we can draw this puppy out. He's got 7 cards, I've got 10 cards. In the slow, grindy game of life, Day 9 always comes out ahead. Why do you run a Shatter in this deck anyways? Well, I like to run 2 Shatters, in fact. But I don't like to put them in directly. I prefer rather to run a Kabbalist Tome that will always generate 2 Shatters, always, no matter what's happening. Zuzu says, please response after the game, after the game. Let me play the game right now. It is a game that I want to win. Alright, well, boom, bam, the flickety flickety flam. Alright. It's a beautiful life. Oh. Oh my god, this is exhausting. Alright, we have 9 cards in the deck, but 3 of those are Scrolls of Wonder, so a third of our legit cards are the Finishers. It's okay, though. Fucking sad. Da, da, da.
Meddlesome insect.
Alright, who's ready for the deck of wonders to kill me now? Who's ready for it, huh? Alright, in a way I'm relieved.
Reality. Whoa.
Alright. Alright, half the deck is my big scary finishers. We got half of them. Yeah. Half the deck is our big scary finishers. Have you considered putting Jaina near the top of your deck? Well, we won a great game where Jaina was one of the last cards in the deck. I think that's the real strength.
Let me change your mind.
Don't Pyroblast my face.
Oh, a shadow.
Alright. Shatter! I'm gonna fucking lose this game, dude. Where is Frostlich Jaina? Dude, okay, so 2 of these are Scrolls of Wonder. I have a Meteor, Dragon Caller Alana, and Frostlich Jaina. And we might still win, too.
What cards am I gonna play now? I'm a priest. I wonder how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Shadow Visions and get a card, and that'll let me shoot him, and then I'll probably play Shadow Visions and get a card, and probably shoot him.
Oh, where the hell have you been? I can't even actually... this sucks. This actually proper sucks a lot.
Almost out of cards.
I mean, I kind of have to do that. Jaina. The fuck have you been, Jaina? Alright, well, can we kill this? 5, 10, 15. Okay.
Fry!
Ugh.
Do not fear power.
Oh.
Fear those who wield it.
Out of cards.
I'm out of cards. Dude, I can't hit lethal on the ice block for those of you who are like, lethal! He's most lethal! Shoot him, huh? No way!
I'm almost out of cards.
What do you know? It's an ice block! He dies next turn from fatigue. No, he didn't. He had a card left in his deck now. We're gonna do it the stylish way. Do it the stylish way. What, you want to ping and have him take fatigue damage? Man, come on. Come on, think about the style. Just think about it. Just wait. Just wait.
I'm out of cards.
Alright. Alright. This is the stylish way to do it. Oh fuck, maybe I fucked up. Oh shit, man. Oh god. I deserve to lose if we do lose this. Oh shit. Oh god. Alright. Oh my god! I want to burst into fucking tears. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. He just lost, okay? He just legit lost the game, okay? 3, and then we're going to take 4. And then he takes... Okay. Whew. This is the stylish way, man. See, it's actually way better for him to hold on to the other pingy man. Alright, you have heals, I have better heals. Now if we win, this is proper dumb. Oh no, that's it. We literally lose this game. We fucking lost. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god, I went for the style points with the Pyroblast. For any of you who don't know the lethal I'm talking about, he had 2 health and an ice block, so if I ping and pass, it just kills him, so. Oh shit. Alright.
Once upon a time.
Certainly felt stylish. Certainly felt stylish. But, oh well. The one thing that I think I actually need to start playing around the priests always getting the Jaina. It's alright. It's alright. Damn. Oh well. Shit happens. You can start playing around lethal. Eondo says, I missed that fatigue doesn't pop ice block. Well, ice block only triggers on your opponent's turn. So if you pass the turn to him and you take fatigue damage, it's on your turn, so. Either way, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back, I'm going to say, in like 4 minutes. I'm thinking 4. 4 sounds good. Use a restroom, get some coffee. Yeah.